Okay, so today I wanted to give you guys my review of the Oklahoma and the UCLA women's basketball game. Let's start off with the UCLA side first. Okay, so Lauren Betts played 24 minutes. She had 9 points, 1 offensive rebound, 9 defensive rebounds for 10 total rebounds. She had 2 assists, 0 steals, 4 blocks, 7 turnovers, which is absolutely insane. She was 4 of 11 from the field, 36.4%, and no threes, as we know. Okay, I can't see the free throws and stuff that she had. Overall, Lauren Betts just didn't play well. I just think that it wasn't her best night in terms of shooting from the field as well. And I think that they were just playing some really tough defense on her. You see them double teaming her, triple teaming her, forcing jump balls, forcing her into really tough shots near the basket and stuff. And so, yeah, I guess I will say I appreciated that she took more mid-range jump shots, because that's been one of my kind of gripes and stuff, and she needs to be better at spacing the floor. So she took more of them and stuff. It was just a bad shooting night. It was just a bad shooting night combined with the defense that they were playing on her. I don't know, like I said, she be slow when she runs in transition, or sometimes where I swear she wasn't bossing out and just playing lazy. I don't know. I saw some of the similar stuff that I saw the first time that I saw her play. So yeah, you have that combined with the fact that she had 7 turnovers in this basketball game. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Got to make better decisions in terms of getting the basketball to the right people and stuff, and not turning it over and stuff. And one thing that's true is when you play Lauren Betts with somebody who can kind of match that physicality, she got frustrated, okay? And there was a few times you saw this, especially with Reagan Beers from Oklahoma and stuff. One time Reagan accidentally hit her in the face. I can get that frustration and stuff. And yeah, but there was also some moments she got away with stuff. Didn't she get away with the offensive foul or 2 in this game? So yeah, mixed reviews on Lauren Betts' performance, at least from my perspective. She just struggled from the field, and there's a variety of reasons for that, but it is what it is. Corey Close is not helping her development, okay? We look at Ledger Walker, okay, 27 minutes, 5 points, 1 offensive rebound, 6 defensive rebounds for 7 total rebounds, okay, 5 assists, no steal, no block, 3 turnover, 2 of 8 from the floor, 25%, 1 to 3. It wasn't good, let's put it that way. We look at Gianna Neepkins, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. So she played 31 minutes, 20 points, no offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds for 4 total rebounds, okay, 1 assist, no steal, no block, no turnover, 8 of 14 from the field, 57.1%, 2 of 5 from the 3. Overall, I thought she played well. I feel like they may have left her open a time or two, but hey, she was getting her shots to fall, and she definitely made a difference for UCLA, okay? Her shooting form, not my favorite, but, the ball went through the hoop, and that's what matters the most, okay? So I thought she did what she needed to do. You look at Hawkes, okay, so 34 minutes, 11 points, 2 offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds for 8 total rebounds, okay? You got 2 assists, you got 2 steals, no turnover, 2 blocks, 4-13 from the field, 30.8%, 2 of 6, just a rough shooting night. You look at Kiki Rice, 32 minutes, 10 points, 1 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds for 6 total rebounds. Okay, she had 6 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 4-15 from the field, 26.7%. Okay, yeah, the points, I don't know. I just feel like as a junior, and we're getting 10 points, we're getting 4-15 from the field. I believe the last game she had a legacy game, but child. My problem with her is, like I said, it's just reminiscent of Haley Van Lith to me, when the fact of you see her get pressured and the way that she coughs up the basketball and just makes dumb decisions and stuff, and all those things. Okay, so I get frustrated with that. Just her shot selection. There was this one point, it was the end of one of the quarters, she took her shot for herself and she blew it. She blows easy layups, the mid-ranges, the 3, as you name it, she bricks. Okay, brick after brick after brick, just the shot selection and stuff. I don't know. And like I said, I'm on Corey Close about Lauren Betts' development, but nobody talking about what she's doing for Kiki Rice development, because good God, brick after brick after brick, and it just is what it is. In that regard, I wasn't moved. I was not moved, okay? We look at the bench. Muse, 6 minutes, 2 points, and I think that's it. And then Doug Leach, she came off the bench, 33 minutes, 16 points, 5 offensive rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds for 15 total rebounds. Okay, so we got 1 assist, we got 3 steals, we got 4 turnovers, which isn't great, 6-11 from the field. Turnovers got to be cleaned up. Besides that, she played a good game. Balik, 3 minutes, and I don't think any other stats. So, that's how everyone for UCLA performed. We look at Oklahoma, okay? So, Sahara Williams, okay, so we got 32 minutes for 8 points, 5 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds for 10 total rebounds, okay? 2 assists, 1 steal, 0 block, 3 turnover, 4 of 17 from the field, which is terrible, 23.5%. You look at everyone's field goals, it was a tough shooting night for Oklahoma, let's put it that way, but I mean, not great. Reagan Beers, 24 minutes, 7 points, okay, 3 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds for 14 total rebounds, okay. We got 3 assists, we got 2 steals, we got no blocks, 2 turnovers, okay, 2 of 7 from the field, 28.6%, no threes, okay. So yeah, I mean, not the best shooting night from the floor. I think that her defense on Lauren Betts for the most part was really solid. She hit a midi right in Lauren Betts' face. So I thought she had some good moments in regards to what she was able to put defensively. Offensively wasn't the best, okay? Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way, okay? I can at least appreciate the rebounding effort in the defense. I'll put it that way. You look at Aaliyah Chavez, aka City of Norman. Okay, when I be doing my future reviews on this team, I will probably be referring to her as City as Norman because if you don't know why she calls City Norman, just look it up. I think it's funny. But City of Norman, we got 32 minutes, 11 points, 0 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds. Okay, we got 2 total rebounds. We had 3 assists. We had 1 steal, no blocks, no turnovers, 4 of 16 from the field, 25%, 1 of 4 from the 3. My overall take on her performance, she struggled from the field. And honestly, with her shot selection, at least in this particular game, I feel like she had the right idea a lot of the time. Okay, this is, I think, my second time seeing her play the game. I kind of halfway watched the first time, so I feel like this is my first time fully paying attention to her in a game. And I feel like at least in this game, she was really trying with the shots that she took specifically. She had the right idea. She was taking middies. She was taking layups. She attended some threes. Like, she was just trying to get a bucket anywhere that she could find it. So I appreciated what she was trying to do and stuff and trying to, be a 3-level scorer in that way. It's just the shots were not going in. She just had some ones that rimmed out and stuff. But, I mean, she tried. It was not a good shooting day from the field, okay? I thought that the defense, I thought that she played hard on defense. I could appreciate the effort that she was putting in defensively. I thought that she had, some good efforts there at least, so I can appreciate what she was doing on defense and stuff. With her assist, they slowed her assist. She only had 3, but there was multiple times that they blew her assist. I don't know. My first time really paying attention to her playing a game and everything. I don't know. I think she'll find her groove. I think she'll be good. I can appreciate the effort that she puts on both sides of the floor, and I think she's really entertaining as well. Mind you, in the first, 2 minutes of this game, or in the first quarter, she got 2 fouls, and she had to sit out, okay? That was entertainment. This was hate hoops between both teams. You got the Lauren Betts and Reagan Beers matchup that was happening and stuff. You got City and Norman doing her thing. Like, I don't know. It was just fun. It was just fun in that regard. And the game, the shooting was just so bad, it was good in a sense. So, she provided me with pure entertainment, okay? So I'm rooting for her. Because I got pure entertainment. I saw how hard she was trying. I think, she'll be a good player eventually. Let's put it that way. I've heard she's very highly touted, okay? You look at Zaya Van, okay, number 3, I believe. 31 minutes, 13 points, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds for 6 total rebounds, okay? You got 2 assists, you got 2 steals, you have 0 blocks, 1 turnover, 5 of 11 from the floor, 45.5%. She was low-key a demon, okay? She had some good plays. She has some good plays, okay? Peyton Verhulst, 36 minutes, 16 points, okay? 0 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds, 3 total rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 0 turnovers, 7 of 17, 41.2%, 2 of 6 from the 3. So yeah, like I said, the shooting splits for everyone in this game was just terrible for Oklahoma and everything. But, stuff in the stat sheet in pretty much every single category. So, yeah, besides the shooting, you can't really complain about what she was able to put up. And didn't she hit that 3 to beat the buzzer? Yeah, that was insane, okay? So, you see those things, and then we look at the bench. Stewart, you got 2 points, Smith, 0 points, Beatrice, 2 points, and Lofton, ultimately 0 points. Okay, so you see that. We take a quick look at the advanced stats, okay? For UCLA, 29 of 73 from the field, okay? So not great, 39.7%. 3, 8 of 22, which is 36.4%. Free throw line, 7 of 9, 77.8%. Total rebounds, 59, which is great. 16 offensive, 43 defensive rebounds, which is awesome. Assists, 17, steals, 6, blocks, 7, 6, 7. Total turnovers, 16, unacceptable. Points off turnovers, only 9. Fast break points, aka transition points, 11. I think this is points in the paint, 30. Is that 16 fouls? No technical fouls in this game, and then 16 for the largest lead. We'll look at Oklahoma, 23 of 75, 30.7%. Like I said, a rough shooting game. 4 of 16 from the 3, 25%. 9 of 15 from the free throw line, 60%. 43 total rebounds, okay? Offensive rebounds, 14. Defensive rebounds, we got 29, okay? Assists, we had 14. Steals, 10. Blocks, 5. Total turnovers, 9. Points off turnovers, 12. Fast break points, 13. Points in the paint, 28. Fouls, 14. Technical fouls, 0. And the largest lead was -3 in this basketball game. Okay, overall thoughts on this game. Let's talk about why UCLA won. Okay, so Gianna Neepkins, I believe, like had a 20 ball. Okay, so she played well. I think Duke Leach had some good stuff in there. Everyone else was kind of just able to play their part and get the shots to go through the hoop. Okay, so I think that they just had, some better performances. They got the ball to go through the hoop more and everything. I still don't love the way that they run their offensive sets or Corey Close's coaching, to be frank with you and everything. And I think one of the reasons, like I said, why you see Lauren Betts struggle in this game is because when you double and triple team her and you turn over the basketball or you put a lot of pressure on her and make her have tough shots and you match the physicality and stuff, I think that that's why she struggled in this game, which is why she didn't have a performance up to her standards, you would say. So I think, again, that's kind of my take on the Lauren Betts side of things, at least. And that's standard, but everyone was able to do what they needed to do. UCLA is just not really one of my favorite teams to watch, especially in terms of the guard play with Kiki Rice, the bench production, and so on. But, I think that's why UCLA, one, just shot better from the field. Okay, and now we look at the Oklahoma side, too. Like I said, just terrible shooting performance from the field. So there was a point they missed like 14 of 16 field goals. It was just dreadful. It was just dreadful. Break after break after break. Missing easy layups, missing stuff in transition, turning the basketball over and stuff. And defensively, I thought that they put up a good effort and stuff. But whenever you are doing good defensively, but then you can't score, so it's just like, I don't know. And then there was points I feel like UCLA, it took forever for them to finally put Oklahoma away because they would be leading big and then they would kind of chip it down to like a 8-9 point game and then they would build it up. So, you kind of saw that happen. I thought with Oklahoma and stuff. And, yeah. Brick City. But we had hate hoops. We already had the matchups that I talked about earlier. And just, like, this game was so bad, it was good. Like, I don't know. And this is why I am really against all these good schools playing all these unranked teams. Because this is what we're missing out on, okay? It was Brick City, but at least it was entertaining with the matchups and stuff that we got. And, I don't know. I just had some moments where I was just laughing. Okay? So, this was entertaining hoops. I wouldn't say it was good hoops, but I got some entertainment out of it. Got to see City and Norman lighting it up and just giving effort and stuff. I think the shots will go through the hoop more in other games, but she had the right idea, child. Those 2 fouls that she picked up at the beginning was pure comedy and all the other matchups and stuff that I talked about. So I don't know. I think I got some entertainment out of this, but yeah, ball went through the hoop more for UCLA, which is why they ultimately win. Okay, we'll see what happens more, but these are the kind of matchups actually ranked schools playing against each other. I'm tired of all these ranked schools playing against schools that are unranked and just stat padding, bro, and having really, really weak schedules. Like, it gets to a point. That's my overall takeaways, though. Let me know what you guys think. Who is your favorite player of the game and all that stuff. But that's how I felt.